this Dean situation. So we're going live in 3, 2, 1.
Wait for it.
I'm waiting for the countdown to hit a specific
Wait for it.
time. Yep, I think it's up now. So let me channel Hans Gruber.
What is this
Just one
voice?
moment.
What is this voice?
I'm trying to talk like Hans Gruber. Now let me.
No,
do
you're
it.
not Hans Gruber, man.
I never
You don't even have a bald spot on your forehead, okay? Come on.
I never said I was. I wanted this to be professional.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, oh, Jesse's in the
Hey
building.
guys,
and
I'm
he's
gone
not-
again.
He left.
Both of you, shut up. I want
No,
to.
Shut
you.
up. Wow, I've
I
never
can
been
end this
referred.
call very quickly, my friend.
No, hey, you let me speak, please.
Yeah,
Now
as
I
much
have
as
to break
Kelsey could,
character.
finish Taylor Swift's singing pattern in that GIF very quickly.
Oh, God.
Think
Both
about
of
that.
you.
What are we... We're
What are we
waiting
doing?
too.
I hit the button already, and I can't even speak what I want to speak right now.
I think somebody's audacity's gone rogue.
Just let me speak.
We are letting you speak.
Oh.
And gosh, does it get cute with every word you say.
You're not. Now, you stop, or we're going to be here all night.
Well, that's pretty much the expectation, isn't it?
I wanted this to be professional, efficient, adult,
Professional?
cooperative. Hey, if you would stop and let me say the whole damn quote. I wanted this to be professional, efficient, adult, cooperative. Not a lot to ask. Alas, our resident John Moxley Stan Steven did not see it that way. Therefore, he won't be joining us for the
What
foreseeable
the
future,
hell is
either on
this
the
voice?
podcast or the server. Okay, in reality, that may or may not be the way things are, but right now, it's up and down and all around, and I have no fucking idea anymore right now here. Look.
Gotta love that new COVID variant of F1, FN.1.
Oh, stop it.
Hey!
But what I do know is that we have one more pay-per-view for the year tomorrow. AEW World's End. They just couldn't give us a break, could they? They just had to sneak one past the radar, basically, until it will be here. Until the fucking... Yeah, you know what? I can't even think right now. I've had whiskey lemonade, I had homemade tacos, so I'm...
Dude, I had burritos. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, trust me.
Yes,
Look,
tacos and burritos. The only thing that go the same way they look when they come out.
Meow.
Hold on. My girl is here. She wants me to get Sea of Thieves. I will when I can. Because I literally just got God of War 3 remastered on PS4 because I beat God of War 2 today. But that's not here right now. Look, the point is, we have a final pay-per-view. We have World's End. It's the first pay-per-view held in the good old state of New York. We're going to be at the Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Uniondale, New York.
In New York City.
New York City, and oh boy, do we have a stacked friggin' card, man. A lot can happen still right at the end of the year. It just slips past your radar when you least expect it. I'm Coffee Lover 239, and with us as always is my main right-hand man, Sheepster.
Meow, meow. Woof,
Hey,
woof.
I told you not to meow. Speak like a human.
Jesse told me to.
Oh, no, he didn't. Get out of here.
No, he did. He did.
Oh,
he
get
did.
out of here with the... Oh, Jesse.
Parents are arguing
Hey,
again.
guys.
Hold on.
Hey,
Did you
guys.
tell him to meow? Oh,
He said he did.
Oh, you motherfucker. Okay, you and I are gonna have... I told you not to do shit that reminds me of you-know-who for the time. You and I are gonna have a talk after this stream when all is said and done. Okay? Alright.
Guys.
And you could stop impersonating him. Because we have our resident jokester who seems to know all the impersonations, Quijam.
Yes, and I'm going to talk like coffee right now when I retort. Yeah, hello everybody. Oh, yeah.
I ought to fucking pull the old Johnny Cage trick on you right now, but since
Ooh,
we're
I
so...
love a man with a firm grip like Johnny Cage.
No,
Please continue.
no, not like that, numbnuts.
Uppercut my head off, please.
But since we're
Hard.
halfway across the country right now, that's not possible. So let's just focus on tonight's shenanigans. Oh my God, I forgot another thing. I am not prepared tonight. I need my versus music. I need my Street Fighter 3 versus screen right now. Yes, here we go. Without further ado, our first match.
Time to upgrade the music.
A 20-man battle royale for a TNT title shot anytime, anywhere, and we have no idea who's gonna be in it. Nothing. Nada. Nilch. Zilch. Not a fucking thing. Alright, you know what, Sheepster? Just shoot from the hip, man. Just shoot from the hip right now, because at this point, it doesn't matter who wins, because they're not going to win regardless of if either Christian Cage retains...
JD Drake.
Shady Drake. No, at least someone in AEW, man.
Yeah, he is in AEW.
He's in AEW.
What, for real?
Yes,
Yeah,
part of the
JD.
Workhorsemen.
Who's part of the Workhorsemen.
When the fuck did that happen?
Oh my God. Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
really-
of currently listening
on.
or watching this, unfortunately, Coffee's about 6 months behind on the current
Shut
AEW
up for a
product.
second, you fuckcock. I'm trying to... Oh, him.
Wow.
Oh,
I've never
that
been referred to as a
guy.
phallus object like that before, but okay.
Oh, that guy, huh?
Yeah, JD Drake.
He's pretty good, I think.
Okay, alright, okay. Alright, Quiet
Or-
Jam.
Look, all right, this match, I hate it when Tony Khan does this, because whenever he announces a card for a major pay-per-view, the day before, usually, he just slaps a battle royal on the thing. Usually it's double or nothing. Usually it's all in. That's when he usually does these battle royals. He just slapped it on there like, oh, I need something else, you know? A 9 matches isn't enough. Let me throw in a battle royal with an unknown number of 20 men in a ring, robotically doing their spots and the trademarks, and just give an absolutely hollow TNT or any title shot, for that matter, to, you know, whoever wins the bloody thing. Now, the problem with this thing is Swerve Strickland did not win the Continental Classic, nor did Jay White. This was all about redemption tale. This was all Tony Khan's fixation with the underdog story, and Kingston coming full circle to get the respect of Moxley. And
Ow, my dick.
we don't know if Swerve is going to be in this. We don't know if Swerve is going to be in this battle royal. We don't know if Jay White's going to be in this battle royal, because both of those guys have already been booked in other matches for that night. So you literally could pick Serpentico to win this thing at this point, you know? And he's still with the company. Maybe Luther could show up and bash people in the head with a silver platter, dressed as the Tuxedo Boy. I mean, heck, even Leslie Nair could probably win this thing by just sleeping with everybody in the ring at one time. So I'm gonna make a crazy pick here, because they literally just hodgepodging this thing on so they get
Nair's hot.
so everybody can be seen. I'm gonna say -1.
You think
I think
-1 can
-1.
pick up JD Drake?
At the
Dude.
strong
yourself.
age of 11 years old,
What?
will get into that ring and destroy everybody
Who the
and win a
fuck do you
shot.
think he is? The next
And then what happens
Nicholas?
is, no, let me finish my thought here, my comical thought. He wins the match,
God.
and then on the next Dynamite, Christian goes, I cannot believe it. An 11-year-old beat 20 other men in a ring at World's End to fight me, the patriarch of AEW. And then Dark Order music hit. He comes out and goes, hello, Dad! And it just gets more weird
you
from that point on.
motherfucker.
Oh my God, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
But that's my official pick, -1.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And here he was less than 20 minutes ago saying that I need to watch How Funny I Be.
No,
Wow.
no, not that. I meant knock it off with the exaggerations.
I
man.
know, but there you go. I think
Dude,
I think
that's how it
-1
works.
will be the youngest winner of a battle royal in AEW for matter pro wrestling history by beating 19 other men to get a shot at the TNT title whenever, wherever. Heck, he could probably sit on that title shot until he's legal age of 18. He could wait another 7 years.
Dude, if
Oh my God,
freaking
you-
John Cone's son Nicholas can be tag champs with Braun
No.
fucking Strowman, anything is possible at this
I know. Can you imagine him
anything.
winning? I know, but can you imagine -1 running to the ring and just throwing guys over the top rope with like
Oh
no
my
effort,
God.
and then what he does is he wins the match, and then 7 years go by of God forbid AEW is still existing.
Oh, dude, if
And
Impact
then
hits them
Christian-
up, they'll be fine.
Christian's on crutches because he's an old man, and then all of a sudden
Like you,
-1 looking like Nick Gage with a emo look comes running up with his mask on and just attacks Christian, and then they set up a match for so he can get his father's title. See, I know how to long-term book in a
Dude.
comical sense here. So there you go. -1 is my choice.
Dude, I had to fucking mute myself because I was just laughing so hard at that shit.
God, I hope
Like,
I hope everything is
seriously.
dry.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Hey, you stop with the giggling like Quagmire. And I'm fine, really. Look, as for my pick, shit, I don't know who's gonna fucking
See, you
top
should have
that.
been my pick, and then you would have been funny.
Yeah,
Pick
well,
for
no,
one.
you thought of it, so
What?
it's yours. Hey, if Tyvon would enter, he'd win here. But, I don't...
iPhone, really?
He-
With all the loud noise going on behind him?
No, he just sounded off in the chat. No, I don't know who to fucking pick. I really don't, honestly.
Just pick somebody in the mid card that's being used a lot. Maybe like an Action Andretti, or maybe a Dante Martin, or they're using those guys now. Maybe Angelico. Maybe they've
I'll
been
just say
using.
Bandito, and we'll just move on.
Bandito's out with injury. He's
Oh,
out
fuck.
after surgery.
Well, fuck.
You
Give
just
me
said
some...
that, like, 10 minutes
Commander
ago.
or Vikingo.
Fuck it,
Commander.
Vikingo, then.
I don't know if he's been booked in that match.
Fuck it, we'll just go with Vikingo, then. Switch it to Vikingo.
El Hingo de Vikingo is
Yeah.
a motherfucking G.
No, El Higio del Vikingo. is his name.
Whatever. Let's just move on.
Whatever. My God. Oh, check
Hey,
whatever.
I'm telling you, the mocking isn't funny anymore. No.
We're not mocking. We're emboldening.
Or at least the impersonation on your end there. Okay,
Yeah.
where was it? This is Hook versus Wheeler Yuta. FTW rules, FTW championship. There's no fucking background for this damn match at all. Who gives a crap? We need to get Hook on the main card at this point. I think he's more...
He's green as hell and does not need it. He needs to go the fuck
Oh,
away.
come
Kidding me?
on.
Are you kidding
Dude,
me?
do you not
He
realize...
deserves to be an NXT level up.
See,
Okay,
coffee,
I think you're being
coffee.
too
That's an
harsh on
example.
him.
That's a greenhorn comment. That's somebody who hasn't really been watching him a lot and just assuming that he wouldn't be a good top tier talent. I highly disagree with that. The kid can wrestle. He's just not given a chance. He isn't given an opportunity.
Exactly.
He hasn't been booked.
Exactly. You proved my fucking point. And
You're
when
welcome.
I'm on the pre-show right here, it's just... Look, the match will be fine. But we gotta start doing some shit with it, man. I can't keep fucking waiting anymore.
I mean, every time I see Hook, he's in a outside vignette segment, sitting on like a New York stoop with his backpack and his hoodie on, looking like he's in some freaking Dangerous Minds version of Sesame Street.
Okay, and by the way, and by the way, Jesse, if you're listening, I saw what you said in the Battle Royale predictions, and I swear to God, you better be joking, man, because if Paul White actually wins with this shit,
Dude, Paul
he's
White
even in
can't even
there,
walk.
then you've got
Paul
another
White.
thing coming right now, bro. You hear me? You've got another thing coming. Anyway,
He might as well pick the tiger mascot for the Jacksonville Jaguars at this point. You know what I mean?
fucking hell. All right, Sheepster, who do you got between Yuta and Hook?
Wheeler Yuta.
And what about you, Kwai Jane?
Oh, this is an FTW's title. This is an FTW rules match, which we've only seen, I think, 1 or 2 times actually in AEW on TV, which I like that. I like the unsanctioned, anything goes, no DQ match, which his father innovated with creating this title back in 1992 when he was coming out of the Tasmaniac gimmick and coming into the human suplex machine, Orange Team Taz. And this is going to be a good showcase. We've not seen Hook and Wheeler really do this style of match before, and that's what I'm excited for. This is going to probably be the first must-see pre-show match that we've seen all year, and I think Hook is easily going to retain because Hook has got the ground on this, and we're going to see a lot of plunder at ringside in this match too, because they allow foreign objects and weapons. So I'm sure Hook will be grabbing like a mother of five, picking her up and slapping Wheeler on the back of the head with her body or something, or a lot of steel steps, lots of tables, lots of Shivani's hairpiece being used as a strangling device.
I agree 100%, quite
Yeah.
frankly. Hook to retain. But Jesse is the one who makes it 50-50 because he said Yuta. So you're not
give me
alone,
a
Sheepster.
break.
Just let him be.
Whoop, whoop.
Just let these two
Just
have
let
it.
Jesse and I cook. So fuck
Hey,
you and
just
fuck him
let-
too.
Just let them have it because
Why
by
does
the
Jesse
time-
seem like the kind of guy that if Coffee was reading a Choose Your Own Adventure book and was flipping a page, Jesse would just walk up and go, "Hey, did you finish the story in the book yet?"
Oh my god! Enough with that. Enough with that. Please.
That's a funny joke. That was a good
yeah,
variation.
but
Hold
I'm
on.
just pissed
All
right,
right, next
now
match.
because the tribal chief of D's nuts and yeah. All right.
You mean tribal beef? Let's get it right.
Let's
Tribal
just
beef.
go to the next match. Thank you. Now it's your turn. Now we get to the main card. We have Eddie Kingston versus Jon Moxley in the finals of the AEW Continental Classic.
C2, baby. C2.
And whoever wins is going to be the inaugural Triple Crown champion, the ROH World Championship, the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship, and the inaugural AEW Continental Championship. For the record, Eddie Kingston is already the incumbent Ring of Honor World and New Japan Open Strongweight Champion. So, on the November 11th episode of Collision, AEW President Tony Khan announced the AEW Continental Classic.
No, it's Vince McMahon.
Shut up. A 12-man...
No, Eric Bischoff. Get it right.
Shut up, both of you. A 12-man round-robin tournament similar to the New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax to be held across episodes of Dynamite, Rampage, and Collision starting from the 22nd November episode of Dynamite, with the semifinals promoted as league finals held on December 27th at Dynamite New Year's Smash, and the championship final held at World's End. Bryan Danielson announced his participation in the Continental Classic despite his orbital bone injury, which explained why he's basically cosplaying Majima, Solid Snake, a Big Boss in parts, at least Metal Gear 4-ish, Arthur from Soul Calibur. Should I keep going with characters with eye patches in games? No, I didn't think so.
I'll let Brian Danielson's pretty much been Solid Snake this whole time.
All he's missing is the fucking puffy shirt from Einfeld. And, I think, ladies
I'm
and gentlemen...
Steenfeld.
Yeah, Mr. I don't want to
Kevin
be
Kline in a puppy
pirate.
shirt singing a song from Pirates of Penzance.
Oh my god, there's pirate stuff going on Sea of Thieves right now. And the lady of the hour here who was playing it earlier, hey, she's in the chat right now. So hello, Starlet.
By the way, tonight's episode of this podcast or this stream has been brought to you by Sea of Thieves, which unbelievably is still a game that you can play right now.
Bruh. Oh my god.
Sorry, it's true.
Okay, where the hell was I even? Okay, so yeah, Bryan Danielson announced his participation. I told you, don't meow. You want me to throw you out like Uncle Phil throwing out Jazz?
In West
Exactly.
Philadelphia, born and raised.
I didn't think so. Now, Eddie Kingston also announced his participation and that his ROH World Championship of sister promotion, Ring of Honor, and his New Japan World Strong Openweight Championship would also be on the line in the tournament final. In addition to those two titles, it was also revealed that the winner of the tournament would become the inaugural AEW Continental Championship.
I'll be back.
With the three titles then being collectively held and defended under the Triple Crown Championship banner. I'm pretty sure that's not how Triple Crown works, but Hey, let's
Triple
just
Crown
go.
is 3 separate titles outside of each other's division that is won either in a sequence or won over time, and the said person holds them all concurrently at the same time. That's how you do a triple. That is a Triple Crown winner.
Maybe I'm thinking of Grand Slam or something where they just
Yeah, well,
hold them
Grand
all at
Slam
the same
champion
time.
is when somebody wins all the titles in a promotion.
Exactly.
A triple, the trifecta. I call it the trifecta champion, the trifecta championship, because
Let's
it's
not
3.
think too hard about it.
Hey, I like thinking really hard. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Jam there, like Tyvon's laughing. Oh, come on, Star, not you too with the meowing. Hey, you know what?
Meow for me, my starlight. Meow for me when you try.
Oh, good grief. And now you got Tyvon dead, but he's right at least. W girlfriend for supporting the podcast. Hey, don't go further, Jesse. I'm warning you.
Great. Coffee's getting distracted by the chat.
Okay,
Awesome.
look, in the league finals at Dynamite New Year's Eve Smash, Tony Khan decided to play it safe and give us Kingston and John Moxley, who won the respective Blue and Gold League finals, to set up the championship final at World's End. Sheepster, are you still there, or... Alright, go cook, Kwai Jam.
Go cook. So which match is? Oh, this is the Continental Classic finish,
Yeah,
right?
Kingston and Danielson, and I don't know
Okay,
how you were
well,
on Wednesday,
I
so
have a
go
lot
on.
to say about this, because this is the most polarizing finish of anything leading towards Worlds End, because I'm the person that fell in love with AEW for the aspect of young guys, young talents getting the opportunity to really shine and to go for some titles and to make something out of those said titles. And Tony Khan did not want to go with that. He didn't want to go with giving an opportunity to Swerve Strickland, giving an opportunity to Jay White, because those are the 2 biggest studs on the entirety of that roster. And Swerve has had probably the stronger ascendance than Jay White. But Tony Khan loves an underdog story. He wants to do a full circle story, a la Hangman 4 years to the World a Championship. So he decided to go, I'm going to go underdog story while slurping on a green bottle like it's a baby formula. And they ended up going with the safe bet.
Daddy's back.
He went with thanks. Welcome back, Dad. Did you have a nice time next to the recycling bin at Applebee's? Anyway, back to my thought. So he decided to go safe because yet again he goes to Moxley for the safe bet, as he always does. He goes to Moxley at a pivotal time to make sure that the match won't have any major shenanigans or craziness. So, and then of course Kingston, who I have no problem with, because Kingston is a company man. This guy is money, but he wanted to tell the ultimate redemption tale that Kingston, Moxley always had Kingston's back, but Moxley secretly thought that he never had his respect. But now they're gonna hit headbutts in this final of the Continental Classic with Kingston and Moxley, and to do the proper finish, at least they'll get this right rather than those other 2 people I mentioned in this whole thing. So I honestly think this will be a knockdown, slap out fight. This is going to be probably the most physical match Moxley's wrestled in a long time since Bryan Danielson came into the company. So I'm saying Kingston is going to win this whole thing. Moxley winning it would make no sense, because this would continue to be Moxley throwing the bird at everybody in the audience like he's done his whole career in AEW, and shutting up the naysayers, and that I'm the biggest company man that we've ever seen this side of John Cena or Stone Cold. Ooh. But no, I think Kingston is going to finally earn Moxley's respect. Actual respect. So yeah, Kingston taking it all.
I agree.
And this is why I value him so much. At least
who, me? You value me? Oh, I feel so special.
To your knowledge about wrestling, at least.
Yes. Well, I kind of, I'm like Jim Cornette without the racism. So there you go.
And without the biasy towards
like I said. Well. Like I said, I have hindsight, and Sheepster does not know how to chew.
And I'm guessing Sheepster also is going with Kingston as well.
Yeah, he said he's going to be on Kingston.
Don't get me wrong. John Moxley is the reason why I watch All Elite Wrestling.
Good for you.
But I'm going with Eddie Kingston because Eddie Kingston.
And
he's earning this. He's absolutely earning this, man.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I agree with both of you 110%. Eddie Kingston for the win. And even Jesse agrees with us. He said Eddie Kingston as well. So we're all in unanimous agreement. Woohoo! Next match.
Yeah, that voice scared me.
Oh, stop it.
Yes,
It's,
sir.
Julia Hart versus Abaddon for the TBS Championship. Nothing much here. In fact, there's no background for any women's stuff going on. It's just been there, and Abaddon with her, her Beetlejuice-looking hair here, because it's showtime. And yeah, and Julia Hart's just there, and I don't know. There's not much going on here. We just need to get these two. You just need to get a TBS Championship match on pay-per-view. So here you go. Yeah. Now you can go first, Sheepster.
Julia Hart retains.
All right, and your turn, Quijam.
Oh, well, I have a lot to say about Julia Hart here. She has been the strongest woman, and everyone probably will say, oh, Willow Nightingale's been so strong. I'm like, hi. The only thing Willow Nightingale has been literally doing for the last, 3 months is running to the wing to randomly save somebody, getting the bejesus beaten out of them, okay? That's not a gimmick. That's not even being used properly. That's just being the best friend of anybody, running to the ring to save them from getting beaten up or to console them. That's all she's been doing. Now, Julia Hart is a greatly improved wrestler, and after you look at what she's done and her work with the House of Black, and she's right now building her own female. Get ready for this. She's building a female stable for the House of Black right now, potentially with Abaddon and Sky Blue. Think about that. But the last woman to get this strongly over, of course, was Jamie Haterade Hater. Okay, and then she got injured, and she's been gone for most of this year. So I honestly think this is going to be Julia Hart with no problem. Julia Hart, she's hot right now. She's very, very hot.
Yeah, she is. Hubba, hubba, hubba.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my pick.
Johnson might have a word to say about that to you, Sheepster, and I agree with both of you. Honestly, let Julia Hart
Starlight,
go for
please
it.
stop sending me pictures of cat choirs, okay? Please, thank you.
Did she actually send that to you?
Yes, she did.
Aww.
She sent a cat choir to me.
And she said one to me too as well.
Me three.
Oh, she obviously made a mistake there.
Bruh.
Because you don't appreciate cats in a choir.
Well, yeah, that's not exactly what it was.
No, but you like the dog choirs as Christmas music.
Oh, stop it. Okay, hold on. Hold on, I think he's asking about something here. I had to remove an old acquaintance's account here for good, so yeah. Okay, I won't forget, Jesse. Just wait. But yeah, I'm going to go with Julia Hart on this one. Jesse's going with Julia Hart. Looks like another unanimous agreement pick. So let's keep this train rolling. I heard that.
Heard what?
I swear I heard a...
No.
Yeah, I think you're just being a little bit schizophrenic here. It's fine.
Stop it. Okay, it's Timeless Tony Storm versus Riho for the Women's World Championship.
God,
you see,
no.
here at least with it makes sense with how they do it here.
What?
Which is how it happens in WWE. Why I don't call Dominic Dirty Dominic or Seth Rollins Seth freaking Rollins. There's no background for this match, but let's be honest. Tony Storm has just been tearing it up with this timeless gimmick, and I love everything about this. It is genius. It is great. It has actually revitalized her a bit. It has made her more interesting to watch. And then you have to give her a match with Riho, who has been away there, and it's like, oh shoot, we forgot we have her. We'll just feed her to Tony or something. I don't friggin' know. Seriously, look, I'm sure the match will be fine, but let's be honest. Riho's just a sacrifice in all of this. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. Alright, go first, Sheepster.
The 11-year-old girl that Kenny Omega wrestled.
What a compromising way to put it.
Okay, watch yourself.
Riho.
Wait,
Riho.
you're seriously going with Riho to beat Tony Storm?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, because he's got a date with her after the match.
Alright, I want to know why. I'm genuinely curious.
Are we still recording?
Do what now?
Goodness.
I'm joking. Of course I want Tony Storm.
Okay, Quiet Jam.
Okay, this is probably to me the stupidest piece of women's match booking I have ever seen Tony Khan ever do. Okay, and this is counting the Nightmare Factory family. I'm not the family. The Nightmare Collective. This is counting
God,
the bald head. Well, dude, Nightmare Collective to a certain degree. If you do enough hard drugs, it's like watching SES or Straight Edge Society. Okay,
Yeah,
except you have Awesome Kong standing there with more toupees on her waist than was currently on Shivani's head over the last 35 years. But I digress, or potentially on Sheepster's chin. But I just want to expand that joke.
Stop bullying me.
But I mean, this is the epitome of the term absolutely don't care lazy booking. Okay, what did Riho do other than robotically just drop kick and crossbody and meteora the heck out of Ruby Soho to earn this match? She didn't earn anything. The only reason she is still under AEW contract is just Kenny Omega has a thing for those ladies, those Joshis, those cute little Joshis. And
Oh,
for
wow,
God's
you're
sake,
really
I cannot
pissed.
believe I haven't pitched more than coffees. But look, this is just the most stupid thing I've ever seen AEW do in a book, even in a women's match. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen them book. And I cannot believe I'm actually talking about this right now, yet alone it's actually a match that's going to happen. And actual people are going to be cheering on probably the ring more than both these women combined. So it goes out with saying, Toni Storm retaining. And then we'll never have to see Riho ever again. I hope her contract runs out and she'll go back to working the Machka T stand in front of the Tokyo Dome. Okay? Get rid of her. Release her. She's not needed anymore. And she's just a waste of space.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but I hate Riho with a passion, and people think, oh, that's good booking, that's good heat. No, that's legitimate heat. She has not done anything her whole bloody career, dude. Nothing.
Other than being the inaugural
Except
AEW
rhetorically
champion,
make Kenny get an emboldened Omega at the end of his name. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? There you go. Boom. I just broke coffee 2 times in one stream. I rule.
Oh, no. I'm just partially playing it up. But no.
Oh, I'm sure you're playing it
I
up.
don't think- Stop it. No, but for real, Toni Storm. I mean, let's be honest. She's on a roll with this right now. We are not stopping this train anytime soon. It's going to be Timeless Toni to retain. And even Jesse agrees, as he said Timeless Toni Storm. So another unanimous agreement. That's like, what, 3 in a row? Let's see if we can go for 4 with this next one. Ah, shit. It's the 8-man tag match that has been squabbled together because of unfortunate circumstances. It is Ricky Starks and Big Bill.
You have to, Coffee, change the profile or change the picture on the stream. It's still the women's match.
Oh, fuck me. What? No. Just wait. It'll refresh itself. I promise you. It'll refresh.
Only your
itself.
voice was so lucky.
Shut up.
Only a star
My
was so
girlfriend
lucky.
doesn't seem to mind.
Yeah, but
Hey,
usually there's
boss.
alcohol in effect, so...
Shut up. I only had it because it was Friday, and you deserve to loosen up on a Friday. But no, it's Ricky Starks and Big Bill, and not that Big Bill. Rest in peace, Gregory Hines. But no, and the Don Callis family, being represented by Tenosuke Takeshita and Powerhouse Hobbs versus the
Take a
Sex
shitta.
Gods. Hey, knock it off. I already actually made that joke outside, basically, here, of it. We don't need to make it here. Versus the Sex Gods, Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara,
Why?
Darby
Wow.
Allin, and Sting!
You do it so bad.
Shut up. I'm
No, you.
half-assing it here. Oh, don't you me. I can't. Oh, my
boy.
God. Jesse.
Now that was great.
Jesse, you motherfucker.
Don't worry, Coffee. You're gonna have a goatee just like that. Just let it grow on the side of your head a
Dude,
little more.
I have
Come
a
on.
full ass beard right now, and I'd rather have it than whatever the fuck Christian
Well, you
Bale's
can always get
goatee
some.
was in
You can
Little
always
Women.
you can always get yourself a box of Just for Men for podcasters.
Dude, I
Eh.
have a full beard enough as well. I don't need whatever the fuck Christian Bale's goatee was in Little Women. But back to this match.
He's
Okay,
talking about Little Women.
hey, someone basically, one of my film friends actually just watched the 94
Film
Little Women
friends?
with Winona Ryder in it, actually, and enjoyed it, and said he was about to stand Christian Bale except for that fugly goatee. Okay, not the exact words, but something to that effect. Okay, back to this match. At Full Gear, the Golden Jets, Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega, defeated the Young Bucks and Nick Jackson to earn the latter's AEW World Tag Team Championship opportunity. During Dynamite Winter is Coming on December 13th, the Golden Jets called out champions Ricky Starks and Big Bill to invoke their title match for World's End, which was accepted. However, 2 days later, on December 15th, Kenny Omega revealed that he had been legitimately diagnosed with diverticulitis, thus taking him out of action indefinitely and canceling the match at World's End. Hey, stop it! You know, stop it! Shut up, you! I'm gonna throw you out, basically. And on a serious...
I'm laughing.
Hey, or is it some... Yeah, and I'm mentioning something serious with Kenny Omega's diverticulitis. And on a serious note, we here at Acceptance Wrestling Network wish Kenny Omega a healthy and safe recovery.
A healthy and safe deporting of Riho back to wherever part of Japan she backlashed out of.
Seriously, enough with the jokes.
True though.
Enough with the jokes. Diverticulitis is no freaking joke, people. And we seriously wish Kenny Omega the best here. Seriously. We miss you, and we love you, Kenny. Get well soon, man, and hopefully we see you soon. But the show must go on. And on the December 23rd, during Collision Holiday Bash, Jericho announced he would find a new partner for their championship at an match at an unknown date. The following week, during Dynamite New Year's Smash, Jericho saved a reuniting Sammy Guevara from a beatdown by the Don Callis family.
Take the L, Jesse. Fuck you.
Okay, so here's what happened. Callis family came out. They had a bunch of new paintings. Sammy came out. Callis revealed his latest masterpiece for Guevara and decided to put his newborn baby on there without his permission. And it's at that point Don Callis realized he done fucked up. So now Sammy's basically kicked out of the Don Callis family, but Jericho came excuse me, to save him. But then out of nowhere, Starks and Bill came out to attack Jericho and Guevara. And then Sting and Darby Allin came out to help Jericho and Guevara clear the ring. So this random-ass tag team match is now set. It's
Look
not
at
as
the stream chat.
It's not as random as
Jesse.
the other one. What happened? Okay, Jesse, you and I are gonna have... Jesse, you and I are gonna have a fucking talk. And no, I haven't, but I have seen Tony Atlas's reaction to that, and it is one of the most hilarious things in the world you will ever see in your life. And I'm not even joking. It is that funny. Just look up Tony Atlas ice cream. It's on the U-Shoot, and I assure you, it is hilarious, his reaction. I couldn't stop laughing when I first watched that shit.
You laugh? Wow.
Yes,
it's always a first for everything.
That makes me want to laugh. Oh, shut up, you. Okay, go first, Sheepster. I need some water.
The bad guys with Don Callis family and
So
take
Ricky
a shit
starts Big Bill and the Don Callis family. And now you, Quiet Jam.
Oh, I don't know about this. This Sex Gods merger or return had absolutely no explanation. No explanation whatsoever. But we know the reasoning for it. But I at least want some explanation on why, Guevara and Jericho are all of a sudden kosher with each other, given all the hell that Jericho put Sammy Guevara through. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. This is a facile match. I'm not really invested in this. Just might as well have been the pre-show match for all guys. But the team with Sting, whatever, I say they're going to win.
Okay, so Les Sex God, Sting, and
Yeah,
Darby
Les
Allin.
Scott and Darby and his old emo grandfather who just
Well, it's
can't give it up.
actually phased as Sting and Darby Allin, but I reversed it on
No,
purpose
but they
here.
originally this should have been the logical booking here would have been a three-way tag match for the tag titles. But no, they can't. You can't have a tag title triple threat. Oh no, they can't do that.
Whoa,
Got to make it a
whoa.
4-on-4, make it more stupid. So yeah,
Hmm.
it should have been a triple threat tag match. Should have
That's
been triple
not
threat,
how that works.
but that's how it should have been.
Yep, I know. Very well aware. I don't give a fuck, so I'm just gonna go with the Sex God, Sting, and Darby Allin because honestly, you're not even gonna remember this match.
You mean emo the sex gods?
Shut up. Okay, Jesse, what did you say, Jesse? You said.
Finish
You
the.
said Sting and Crew. Okay. And Jesse, I saw what you said in the private chat. I told you, never make that comparison again if you know what's good for you. Oh, here we go.
Same song to play over
Christian
again.
Cage versus Adam Copeland. No disqualification match. The AEW TNT Championship.
Most important title in the whole company.
So, at Wrestle Dream, after Christian Cage retained the AEW
Oh, you.
TNT Championship against Darby Allin, Cage, Luchasaurus, and Dick Wayne,
No, kill switch.
No. I'm reading it as it is now, so let me cook. I let Qui-Jam cook earlier, now it's my turn. So yeah,
You're not a microwave.
Shut up. Okay, after Wrestle Dream, Cage retained the championship against Allin. Cage, Luchasaurus, and Dick Wayne continued. Oh, wait, I mean Dummy Dinosaur and Dick Wayne continued their attack on Allin until Sting attempted to make the save, but he was also attacked. As Dummy Dinosaur and Wayne were about to perform a concerto to Sting, Adam Copeland made his AEW debut and saved Sting and Allin. The following Dynamite, Copeland told Cage he came to AEW to reform their tag team so they could have one more run together before retiring, but, what were his words exactly again here? What were his words?
For the benefit of those with flash photography, we'll do our 12 seconds reeks of awesomeness pose.
Dude, I don't give a fuck if it's inappropriate for some. Shut up! It's just a lousy little swear
This is when you
word.
turn the stream chat off.
No, dude.
You know?
Dude. It's literally no different than a PG-13 movie here at this point, man. And Christian Cage's exact words were, and I quote...
Jesse can't spell.
Can't spell?
Yeah, that.
I thought the last thing he got a B on in his keyboarding class was learning the all caps button when you type your name in.
Shut up. I'm gonna say shut up. I can type efficiently.
God, I'm
for
funny.
your information. And no, for real. That's literally that's exactly what he said to him. So anyways, where was I? This led to a match at Full Gear where Copeland, Sting, and Allin defeated the Patriarchy. Cage, Dummy Dinosaur, and Dick Wayne. Copeland faced Cage for the... Yeah. Copeland...
I like that. That's funny.
Oh, good. Thank you. It actually makes me feel like I got
The
job.
yucking
fuck
Yoshi.
yourself.
I call him yucking Yoshi.
Anyways, Copeland then faced Cage for the TNT Championship on the December 6th episode of Dynamite, but lost after Wayne's mother, Shayna, interfered and hit Copeland with the title belt.
And turned, which was so glorious.
Need
I love that.
remind you basically of what Dick Wayne did to his own mom, and we're completely disregarding it. None of that shit even happened.
Yeah, we
You've
keep
all
forgetting
been
Coffee
normalized
was
and
the
you
other
forgot
stepfather,
it.
so we got to keep that in mind.
Oh, shut up. I'm not that old.
Your voice tells otherwise, but please continue.
Stop it. I should have had the chops to be a voice actor, and you know
Really?
it, man.
Really?
I mean, if I could fucking make my voice high-pitched like Nostalgia Critic can when he's yelling a fit, clearly I've got to have chops somewhere with the right direction.
Like,
At least
okay.
I'd like to think so.
the Disney Channel is looking for employment right now.
Oh, please. You wouldn't catch
Disney
me
Channel.
dead. Oh, please. Disney is fucking dying a million deaths right now. And quite frankly, they have had it coming for a long time, and they get what they fucking deserve. Now, where was I? Okay, so yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Forget continuity because even though Dick Wayne lived up to his name against his mom and all this other shit, she's still gonna stand by her bastard of a son. Oh my god, I just realized how well that fit.
Duh.
Wow. And
Duh.
he's a. Oh, wait, I just realized.
Yeah, but she's got a name now. She's the patriarch
No,
of the
wait. I just
she's the
realized.
matriarch of the no, she's the patriarch no, the matriarch
The
of the
matriarch
patriarch.
of
The
the
matriarch
patriarch.
Yeah,
of the
Get it
so
right.
patriarchy.
beautiful, man.
No,
So
no, no.
beautiful.
I just realized this. I just realized this about Dick Wayne. He's a bastard, and hold on, wait. I'm missing something. Hold on.
That's
hold
Pac,
on.
okay? That's Pac.
No. Let me cook. I just realized
Look
something.
again.
No.
Look, I just
Can we,
realized something
like,
about
retire
Dick
that
Wayne.
word, please?
No, I just realized this about Dick Wayne. Okay, he's both a bastard and he's a son of a bitch.
Wow. It took Coffee like 9 minutes to come up with that. Wow.
Oh my god, I had to do at least one Horatio Kane-like joke there. Give me some credit for that one at least.
I'm giving you negative credit there.
Oh, fuck you. I thought it was clever. I even pretended to throw the glasses on too, basically, just for extra effect. Oh my god, seriously. I never get tired of that. Anyways, where the fuck was I? Okay, December 16th, Collision, winner is coming, Copeland Challenge Cage, no disqualification match, TNT Championship, World's End, Cage accepted, yeah, go Sheepster. I said go! Hello?
I think he
Hello?
wandered off to drink some more water from his goldfish bowl.
Motherfucker.
What the hell?
Tell me
He's
your
asking
pick.
you who's your pick.
Well,
Cage
I
Copeland.
didn't.
Christian
Oh.
or Adam Copeland,
Oh.
no DQ for the TNT.
Oh, Cope. Oh, Cope.
Thank you. Now Quiet Jam.
Now, the last of these two guys I saw in a bit of a no DQ match was Randy Orton versus Edge about 2 years ago on WWE pay-per-view. And they had gone as far back as
Honestly,
the
their premium live event, so you can go fuck yourself.
You know, you're a premium lonely man, so same thing. Anyway, so we know that Edge can do backstage crazy, boiler room brawl quality kind of fights, okay? But I don't think Adam Copeland is going to get a win here because he's been only able to touch Christian probably 2 times. The first time, of course, was the spear when they all got into the ring, and he got, and I don't think either of them should have ever touched each other until they got a book match between each other in a pay-per-view. I think they should have been separate. You know what I mean? No touching, no physical touching. You know what I mean? Keep up the intrigue. So, okay, calm down, Chiefster. You'll never make it as a woman. Anyway, as I was saying before I was really interrupted by Philly McFillington over here. I
If you
think
keep insulting me, I'm gonna leave.
Oh, really?
Okay, guys, please.
I honestly think that to keep the strength of the patriarchy going, Adam Copeland should not get a win, at least for a few more pay-per-views. At least a few more. Until he's got some advantage over Christian, because, hello, Copeland's got the patriarchy has added a number of members, so they got like 4 people now up against Adam Copeland alone. But I think this thing is going to probably be the most physical backstage no DQ match we've ever seen. Now, we've seen very physical DQ matches, okay? I mean, Stadium Stampede is a great example of that. How far they'll go to, you know what I mean? Do crazy out of the box kind of no DQ matches. So I think Christian is going to retain here. It would make the most sense. You got to keep them strong. And Adam Copeland will have tried 2 times to win, but didn't. But this will build a higher pop for when he finally vanquishes Christian later on. You got to keep this fresh so you have Christian win with a lot of interference, and I do mean a lot of interference. Now, that doesn't mean Adam Copeland couldn't have some people interfere, but who in AEW has got a connection to Adam Copeland? I can't think of anybody except maybe Sting or Darby.
And they're
That's
occupied.
And they're occupied. They're already pre-booked. So I say the patriarchy retains to keep it strong and keep that feud going.
Well, shoot, I don't friggin' know, actually.
Oh, come on, Coffee. You gotta pick
Stop
one.
it. No, but like, for real, I'm actually gonna list Jesse first as his predictions, because he went with Adam Copeland here. So I have the opportunity to either even this, basically, or make it a 3-1. It's kind of tough, because I actually do think that Christian Cage is actually putting out a hell of a work with everything that he's been doing as of late, basically here. But if I had, wait a minute, hold on. There is only one lone title change that is currently predicted for World's End, and that is the TNT Championship.
No.
Well,
No.
oh wait, there's another one. Well, shit, it's a new year anyways. We might as well really get it going. But it's like, it's tough, because what do you do, basically? It's like another certain storyline that we will address later tonight.
But my issue with Copeland getting the TNT title after how brilliant Christian has had with his title run, and I'm sorry, Christian's title run with the TNT has been 5 times better than MJF having it for like 2 or 3 years, like Roman Reign length, okay? But
Hey, that's not fair to
putting
MJF.
putting it on Copeland makes no sense. That you really want to see Christian in a weak position with all the people that he's got in his group, looking at him as a father that can't win the big one.
Here's the thing,
Think
though,
about
with
that.
this, basically. They've been fucking teasing the turn of Luchasaurus here. I am not even going to this you-know-what here. But quite frankly, do we really want them to drag it on like what's going on with this whole devil ordeal? I don't think that would be
Well,
wise.
I cannot put a Christian and Copeland feud in the same thing as the Devil, because the Devil's had nearly 6 people running after MJF.
Oh,
So there's no correlation here. 2 completely different beasts.
yeah, but how long has Cage actually held that damn belt? And
He's
even-
held it for like a year and a half now.
Yeah,
at
and that's if
least.
you count him pretending to be Paul Heyman with the
And it
belt
didn't
when
work on.
Luchasaurus was
It didn't work.
champion.
That title didn't work on. I mean, the last person to hold this thing and actually make something out of it was Mr. Huber. And
God rest his soul.
I mean, come on. I mean, they've tried 2 or 3 other people and it didn't work. I think didn't Wardlow have it at one point?
Yeah,
And it didn't do anything.
because they
Didn't do
give
anything.
him a fucking chance.
Christian has literally created his own personalized, a brilliant, original heel turn metallurgy on this whole thing.
By the
I mean,
way,
Adam.
no, go on.
Adam Copeland. I mean, if you put on an Adam Copeland this early on, less than 6 months of him in the company, it makes no sense. You need to keep Copeland chasing after Christian. That's what you do. And you have him go through Nick Wayne. You have him go through Luchasaurus. You have him go through it again. You pay it off, maybe at Double or Nothing, or maybe Revolution.
Okay,
But there you go.
before I give it here, I'm going to say match going to end in DQ or Christian going to win to build towards bigger. Dude, it's a no DQ match, man. It's a no DQ, Tyvon. So that ain't going to happen here. Copeland.
Yeah,
would
there's
be
no
the best
Dairy
choice
Queen
here.
in the match. Okay, so if you want Dairy
Bruh.
Queen,
Yeah, we know.
no Dairy Queen.
We know.
Got him funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the first time I've heard that, though. Let's see. Gee, I don't fucking know. You know what? I won't be mad with either result, depending on whatever happens. But for now, I'm just gonna throw down Adam Copeland and just move on. But
Oh boy.
I won't mind either result, okay? It's that simple. Oh, here we go. Time for someone to actually finish their story. Swerve Strickland versus Keith Lee. This damn story, they have sat on it
boy.
far too long. They should have finished it long ago. But at least we'll see Nana shimmy shimmy to the Swerve when I drive bit. And, well, we'll all enjoy that. And quite frankly, you know what? I don't even think it's in any argument at this point who's going to win. But I have to go through everyone in respective order as well. So first, Sheepster.
Swerve Strickland.
Now, Quai Jam.
This is another example of Tony Khan forgetting something that he wanted to be a big thing, but completely forgot about it. So he waited about 8 months, And he goes, "Oh yeah, I remember this now. Oh yeah, I need to get Swerve and Keith Lee to wrestle each other and pay off the whole their own little version of Proud and Powerful's whole thing. And Swerve in Our Glory. And it's too much too late, at least for me, on this. This is yet another match that should have been just a quick pre-show, and we completely forget about it, and then Swerve can go back to focusing doing Mogul Embassy, going in and destroying everybody. But I am not. This is, like I said, too long, too late. He waited nearly 9 months to come back to this, and this is a glorified pre-show match, and probably going to be the middle of the show match. I think it's going to be in the middle. I don't think it's going to be like a near the last match or near the beginning. It's going to be a mid pay-per-view match. I definitely say keep Swerve strong, but I say Keith Lee's going to get an upset here.
Jesse, I already read your prediction. I said you said Edge, basically, or Adam Copeland. I said it before I said mine, but you weren't paying attention. Pay attention, man. I'm over the place sometimes. If you're not paying attention, you might miss it. But yeah, I will read your prediction first. You say Swerve as well, Jesse. The other two say Swerve, and I'm saying Swerve because, quite frankly, this momentum ain't stopping for him. And I'm gonna learn how to actually do that freaking dance proper, actually, too.
Oh God. Can you imagine, Sheepster, can you imagine him putting us on private call and having him do rehearsals in front of a camera, trying to do a shimmy dance?
Oh, fuck off.
Boy, I'm going to really be drunk when this happens.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm going to be doing body shots.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say who's going to be
drunk
involved.
will actually be a sight to behold.
Coffee, I have a feeling that if you get really drunk, you're going to sound exactly like us. You're going to go from, how's it going, everybody, to, hello, everyone, how are you doing?
And Jesse, if you know what's good for you right now, you will never say that name ever again. Okay, for real. We're all in unanimous agreement. Swerve when I drive.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You said fucking... You actually are going with
I said Keith Lee. I said Keith Lee.
No, dude. Like, Swerve's momentum,
No.
man.
It's just going to be the finish that nobody... This is going to be the result nobody expects.
Oh, please.
Yes. You got it. Look, the best potential champions will have losses. Look at Eddie Kingston as an example. Hello.
Whatever.
King of the bums.
Okay,
He's the king of the bums.
You're the lone one out of this. You're the one quarter that's missing in all this. But whatever. Most of us are saying Swerve. Oh God, not this. It's Andrade. Miro versus Andrade El Idolo. Hey, does Miro have a specific fetish or something? I'm not even joking.
Yeah, it's called sitting in front of a bright yellow light.
No, not that, you Nimrod.
Seriously, he sits in front of a bright yellow light every time.
No, but for real, like what happened with him and his wife and Bobby Lashley in the last company, and now all of this. But we haven't gotten to that point yet, but you know it's going to happen. You know it's going to happen because
Think about this. This Andrade... Think about this. Consider this, Coffee. It's like we're getting a double Swerve Keith match here. It's the same kind of situation. You know what I mean?
You know what? It's like Miro.
It's like a double match. It's a double match.
Well, Miro can't
the same
get
kind
enough
of
this shit. The same way I can't get enough of a new book smell. Oh, I wish I had it open here.
And that is how nerds get high.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Please. Yeah.
That's like literally every In-Betweeners episode I've ever seen.
I mean, Jesse literally just said it there in the chat. And Jesse, I warned you basically not to utter that name again. Why is it happening, Tyvon? I have no friggin' idea. So just go first, Sheepster, like you usually do.
Andrade El Idolo.
And Qui Jam.
And Mr. Andrade back in WWE in less than 2 months, idiot, you mean. Because you know he's definitely going back. But this is, like I said, this is another Swerve Keith Lee match, not even with a story built in, just CJ Perry going down to AAA and getting a dirty finger. But sorry.
Stolen finger.
Yeah, you would know that, wouldn't you, Coffee? Anyway, but honestly, this is another match, no build up, no nothing, just the Redeemer doing great methodical orations, and the other guy just like, okay, what? Who made my jacket to the ring? I look like a mariachi singer during an earthquake. What the heck? But God, for the saving grace, give it to Miro. For goodness sake, come on, give him some win.
Alright, nobody cares about this match, says Jesse, even though nobody asked for this match. The wrestling is going to get, so let's appreciate that. You're right, Tyvon. You have a point. Of course he's going back. He doesn't want to be in that. Jesse, please don't. Look, I'm going to be honest with you, right now. Jam is actually giving me the optimistic shot in the arm I need for AEW after the shit that had to happen to me in early 2020.
You know, I got some really long syringes you can use.
Oh, please, don't share syringes and don't share needles. That's how HIV passes.
Oh, really? I thought it was the alphabet, but close enough.
Oh, stop it. No, but yeah, he says Miro. Sheepster says Andrade. Jesse says Miro. Fuck it, I'm gonna even this up. Andrade, this is a nothing match. And we know Andrade's gonna be back in WWE because his wife is there. So let's just not think about this anymore, and oh, fuck. Hey, boys and girls, here's a question for you. What happens when you have a bunch of stars and you don't know what to do with them? You put them in a random 8-man tag match because Tony Khan may like Mean Gene and said, fuck it. It's Blackpool Combat Club. It's Claudio Castagnoli and Bryan Danielson, Mark Briscoe, and Dancing Daniel Garcia. There's this Brody King, Jay White, Jay
Thrusting
Lethal,
Garcia, not dancing,
Rush.
thrusting.
Oh, whatever.
Thrusting Garcia, not dancing.
Is thrusting. What's the
I
difference?
know, that's... You used the right adjective. Thrusting.
Oh, whatever.
No, it's sex thrusting.
Yeah, there we go. See, it's sex thrusting. Add a little more flavor to it.
Yet, if I could just... No way, nope, never mix.
Dude, how about next time we do the podcast, you're actually available with all the needed information.
Uh-oh.
And you're
you close all the compromising tabs and you have Wikipedia open.
Jesse, all
Dude,
I
be
heard
prepared
was
next
the
time.
word stars, sleep deprived as fuck. Aw. Well, sweetie, if you're tired or this, you're gonna keep sticking it out until the end. I mean, we're almost done. This is the second to last match of the show, but yeah.
Yeah, knowing Clyde Jam and you being each other's boyfriends, he'll probably keep going.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I miss Coffee calling me sweetie too. I miss that.
I never did that, quite frankly. So don't start now. No, for real. Yeah, this is another nothing match. Seriously, I think we could at least cut a couple of these matches, and I think we'd be A-okay, to be honest. Like, I would cut Miro Andrade and this personally, but I'm not Tony Khan. So clearly, I don't have the inner workings of a guy who loves to drink on a green bottle in a very sensual fashion.
Oh, yeah, sucking on the green bottom, or sucking. Then it
Yeah.
decouples from the lip, and it decouples from his lips, and he does that little swallow formation in his throat and goes, "Oh,
Like,
you saw."
like Marco Rubio wishes he could drink water like that.
Easter's typing is impeccable in the chat right now. Holy heck.
He is typing a bunch of
you.
nothingness right now.
Was he playing Typing of the Dead? Typing of the Dead?
I'll give you some typing of the dead.
Hey! Both of you. Okay, before I do, let's see. One thing Tyvon likes about what Tony is doing here is he's still keeping shine on the competitors who entertained us for weeks with the tournament. Fair enough. You have a decent point there, and I hear it and acknowledge it. But I still have to get through everyone else. So
Hey, just say... I don't really care, but I want Jay White, my boy Jay White in the Bullet
Jay
Club.
White's not even going to be in it. He's booked with freaking the...
Jay White
it
is
says
in
it
the
right
match.
here.
It's Brody King, Jay White, Jay Lethal, and Rouge.
Oh, okay. This is a tag thing. This is a 4-on-4.
All-Star 8-man tag.
Is it really All-Star?
Team.
Dumbass.
Oh Jesus! This is the only AEW pay-per-view that I can remember that had two separate 4-on-4 matches. Can you believe that? That's even more shoddy booking. But yeah, the JY team. Obviously,
What'd you say about my shoddy, you little fuckwat?
Hey, both of
You
you.
ain't stealing my girl.
Hey, both of you. Okay, I'm guessing you both said Jay White's team.
Yes, Jay White's team.
Okay, and Jesse said the Blackpool Combat Club for the win. Wait a minute.
I mean the
It's
big
BCC.
black cock club.
Oh, God.
Jesse, Freudian slip, Jesse? Ah, I
Bumbling Buttocks
see.
Club? What?
Okay, no, I think he's going with the BCC, Mark Briscoe, and Daniel Garcia. I don't give a fuck. I'm just going to even it up for 50-50 booking sake and go with the Blackpool Combat Club, Mark Briscoe, and Daniel Garcia because I don't give a fuck about this match. But I do care about the next match, and it's the last one.
Thank God.
MJF versus Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. At Dynamite Grand Slam on September 20th, MJF
Mom, can you
defeated
bring it to
Samoa
me?
Joe to retain the AEW World Championship. Also during that match, MJF's tag team partner Adam Cole injured his foot after he jumped off the entrance ramp when he came out to support MJF. Maybe next time watch where you're running, numbnuts. Cole subsequently was
Or you
unable
can
to
just
defend
not
the
make the
ROH
ring
World Tag
slippery.
Team Championship with MJF, who was scheduled to defend it during the Full Gear 0 Hour pre-show on November 18th. Joe offered to be MJF's partner for the title defense on the condition that MJF would give him another opportunity at the AEW World Championship. MJF initially declined, but he eventually agreed after Joe saved him from a beatdown. And they retained the title, although MJF suffered a minor leg injury. On the subsequent episode of Dynamite, after Cole convinced him to keep his promise, MJF said he would defend the AEW World Championship against Joe that night. But Joe declined as he instead wanted to face a healed-up MJF in the main event at World's End in MJF's hometown of Long Island, and MJF accepted. What this article doesn't mention is that what happened on this week's Dynamite is that Joe seemingly was down with an injury, forcing MJF to defend the tag titles against two of the Devil's henchmen by himself. Emphasis on by himself, and he lost. Joe came out basically seemingly to save MJF from the Devil's henchmen, which we still have no idea who the official tag champs
It's the
are at this
Kingdom.
point, by the way. Oh, come on. Now, I'll
They
believe it when I
recycled
see
the
it.
same dude. To put it into contrast, the last three Dynamites, they recycled the same segment over and over again. First, it was MJF backstage, brown bottle on the head after the Hangman interaction. And then the next week, it's the minions don't touch him and they do the fawn on the screen. And then this past week, it's Samoa Joe, not even touched, backstage grabbing his knee, and the whole payoff of Joe turning on MJF after the font came up saying thank you for doing business with you. It's the same thing. They just recycled it 3 times. Lazy booking, lazy writing.
What they haven't mentioned, though, the other thing I forgot to mention, is that Joe has finally turned on MJF, basically. Took a chair to the back of him, basically, and laid him out with a muscle buster, no less. Yeah, you know what? I mean, the writing has to be on the wall at this point. It's like, how do we even...
It's just they recycled the same thing over again. And Joe is always against MJF. Joe just begrudgingly was back there being sarcastic at him. Let's remember that for like 2 weeks. The beatdowns on Jay White, and then of course the beatdown of the Acclaimed, which was probably the best beatdown of all of the beatdowns that were backstage, where Joe just walked up going, "Hey, it looks like you don't have any friends anymore."
Look,
you know what I mean?
Point is, this shit's about to get hectic, quite frankly, and this could go either way. Tyvon actually says Joe has no reason to lose this. MJF wants time off. He's injured. Has had the title for a long time. All the hype is around the Devil. Joe working with him. And on all of that, Joe is storyline hurt. And anyways, let's just end this. So go first, Sheepster.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Ooh. Alright, Quiet Jam.
And then he takes time
All
off
right,
with the
now-
belt and keeping it
No,
off.
please, no. No
look,
time
look,
off with the
look.
belt.
Look, MJF has had this title for nearly a full year now. Nearly.
I'm pretty sure it's more than a
Technically
year.
about 6 and 7. No, it's been since the summer of the Brochachos.
No, he
It-
won on
the-
November
before that.
19th, 2022.
Well, it's nearly a year. It's nearly a
More
year,
than
and
a year.
like a little over a year. So sorry for not being specific. Sally, like you, Coffee.
Oh, God.
Anyway, honestly, they need to start the new year with a new champion. And I hate to say, Adam Cole being a puppet master here with Samoa Joe being the big bruiser makes a lot of sense in the world, because you need to give MJF at least 3 to 4 months off. You have to, with all the damage that MJF has taken. And I talked to Sheepster about this yesterday. MJF is a guy. He's a company guy, and he's willing to move to sacrifice everything on his body for the sake of the company, for the sake of expansion, for the sake of good business. Okay, and MJF is going to slowly learn, much like Stone Cold, much like Cena, that his body can only do so much. Okay, and for the sake of MJF's health, for the sake of him not becoming a paraplegic or a vegetable before the age of 30, he's 26 years old right now. He literally wrote an op-ed today hinting 45 billion times throughout the op-ed that he needs to take time off severely. Not partially, not half time.
He's 27, not 26.
27, whatever. Yeah, so you get my point. The man is severely damaged. And to have him carry the title into the new year is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And have him lose it on the following Dynamite makes no sense. You're penultimating this major storyline angle on this show, and for God's sakes, it's called World's End. Think about that, okay? And so I say, and I hate to say this, it's going to be a slack down, dragged out fight, and there's going to be some shenanigans here and there in this match behind the ref's back, or heck, maybe 1 to 2 ref bumps if they're lucky. And I hate to say it, but Joe, unlike his time in WWE, will become the World Heavyweight Champion as of tomorrow night. And then, of course, we're going to get the big reveal of the Kingdom winning the ROH tag titles, with probably either Roderick Strong as the 4th guy or Wardlow, and for no apparent reason, just for inclusion, for a participation trophy. And then the unveiling of the Devil, who's going to be riding in Roddy's hot Roddy wheelchair because of his foot, Adam Cole, baby. And then fade to black.
And I agree.
And then we roll with whatever they call they could call this the Devil's Minions, this new faction. And then MJF is seen not for at least March, at the very earliest, to come back and get retribution against Samoa Joe. Because Samoa Joe is an immovable object, and it's going to take like 1,000 Adam Copelands to get that title out of his arms. But Joe is just going to keep defending. So I say it, Samoa Joe.
And
he's going to win it. Kingdom is going to be unveiled as the Minions tag team. Either Roderick Strong or Wardlow is going to be the 4th man.
I'm so fucking tired. I'm out.
All right. Thank you for what you do. I agree, by the way. I agree 100% at this point. Like, it's time. This is the perfect time for MJF to lose it. So Samoa Joe will win. We'll have a Devil reveal, and it probably will be Adam Cole. And then everything is going to unfold, and Joe will hold it however long.
We're going to see MJF, absolutely be at his weakest point ever.
And that's
and that's what we want to see. We've never seen that with MJF, with exception for when he was the best friend of Cody, and then he low-blowed Cody and just wiped his feet in Cody's face as he was on the ground grabbing his crotch.
And he's
we've never seen. Yeah.
And he's going to go back to the MJF eventually.
He's going to go back to being the greatest heel that he was always naturally supposed to be, because you have to be the devil if you want to beat the devil.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Oh, and by the way...
And then Finn... Yeah.
And then Finn, what now?
No, just Finn.
Okay.
Like the ending of a
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, and by the way, Tyvon actually meant MJF's storyline hurts, so...
he's more than he's more than storyline hurt, man. The guy dislocated his hip on an elbow drop in his last match. He has a recurring shoulder injury, which was also dislocated. So 2 major parts of his body in the last several major pay-per-views of this year. He dislocated his hip, and he dislocated his shoulder in another match in another pay-per-view in the middle part of this year. So he is looking at he is literally probably part of the course with Kenny Omega on, hopefully will not be off for 9 months, but he's getting a heck of a laundry list of recurring injuries, So we can't have him. He is the most important guy in the company right now, and they got to keep him healthy. So Let him go away for 4 months. He can be on social media talking trash, whatever he wants. But he's done. He needs to start working towards a return and a much more evilish, hellish second title reign as an AEW champion once he can get it out of Cole's hands.
I appreciate the cooking, Qui-Gen, but we gotta wrap this up. So let's see.
I know.
Jesse said
Go ahead.
Samoa Joe with the devil revealed as Adam Cole, and I agree. So with the exception of the guy who had to leave because he needs sleep soon, it's another 3/4 invertment, except this time it's on Sheepster's end. So yeah, Samoa Joe will win. He'll hold it for however long until it's time for Swerve to win, and then, well, Swerve will have a hell of a run like no other. And that closes that out. Oh, and one more thing. In terms of surprise debuts, Jesse literally said he rages, no Mercedes or he rages. And Jesse,
Mercedes was seen in a picture on her Instagram today in a ring with her colored hair, with the picture, the side profile of Mutton Chop's Triple H from 2005 in the background of the ring that she was in. So that leads me to believe that they're paying her. They got her re-signed to WWE, and she is at the Performance Center right now training. So keep that in mind.
And Jesse, I know you're listening to me. I still see you in the participants, and I see your messages. Even if she somehow, by some miracle, Tony Khan breaks the bank, please, for the love of all that is good, just don't rage, man. I know, I get your anger. Believe me, you'll have every right to feel angry if that happens. But I assure you, it's just not worth it, man. Besides, at this point, she's probably not even gonna be there. Not even in AEW. I mean,
she's in the look. They just re-signed Charlotte Flair to the most lucrative female contract in WWE history, at least by their press release. That would not surprise me if they decide to get Sasha Banks back, and now you've got the Four Horsewomen back in the oldie. I mean, come on. Yeah. WWE, they have plenty. The women's division is still very, very back of the thought, very weak. You might as well bring Sasha Banks in to be another Bianca Belair for the time being.
And on that note, I think it's time we just wrap it up here. So thanks, Sheepster, for being here earlier. Thank Qui-Jam for being here. And thank everyone in the chat, by the way. Tyvon, Jesse, even though he couldn't be here, my beautiful girlfriend, Star. And with that...
Hi, Star!
I don't think she's actually in the participant chat. I think she went back to Sea of Thieves. And
oh, God, not that blasted game again.
Oh, stop it. Get over yourself. And basically... Since this is the last pay-per-view for this year, yeah, just take care of yourselves and each other, like, so we can survive again another crazy year. Things are going to be changing. Things are going to get hectic. As long as I have the people who matter the most, that's all that matters. Next pay-per-view for AEW is Revolution, but that will be in March. So until then, we'll see you for Royal Rumble in January. So we'll see you in about 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I'll see you in about 4 weeks is what we're looking at here. So take care of yourselves. Oh, you're here? Oh, I didn't realize you were still here. The participant thing didn't even show. I guess you made a surprise last-minute return. Only you. Only you. But in a good way. In a good way, of course. Okay.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Stop it. For real. Next pay-per-view we'll be doing is Royal Rumble, which is in 1, 2, 3. So we'll see you in about 4 weeks, and I can't wait. But until then, thanks for watching, and goodbye, everybody. See you all on this side of things in about 4 weeks.